All right, so let me just go on record and say this. So it said, I love America. I love the government. I don't have no problems with the government. My problem is, if I had to say I had a problem, is all these people out here being targeted. Obviously, they're well aware of it. Talking thousands and thousands of people. They can figure out everything else. So all these people that are being targeted, if you go on Kevin Christian's YouTube page and start watching his videos, which I suggest you do if you're being targeted by remote neuromonitoring, because it will totally give you a understanding of what is going on and how just regular people are doing this and how they got access to this website. I don't even know, but I know it's sexually driven, and that's a problem right there, because if you're addicted to the sexual part of this whole remote neuromonitoring, that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard because people are going to try to keep that under wraps. So my thing is, if it's on the dark web or however somebody hacked into this website that's obviously hosted by the government, then they're well aware that people are doing this and people are torturing all these people, innocent people. Like, I'm just a normal, innocent person that has no problem with the government. I have no problem with law enforcement. I just work every day, got a family. I'm 43, I'm single, live in Baltimore, Maryland, and if I'm being targeted and I'm not a whistleblower and I don't have no information that people would want to target me for, then I can't even imagine. I mean, it's just crazy because there's thousands and thousands of people being targeted. I'm talking like tortured like me. Tortured 24/7, 365, going on 2 years that I'm aware of, all because I lived in an apartment by myself, and all this crazy technology was brought into my life, and now I'm being tortured, trying to destroy my life. I don't even know why, but my problem is, people have to know this is going on. Like, the people up above, they gotta know this is going on. And if they know this is going on and like innocent people are being tortured, then that's a problem right there. Because if they're experimenting, this is the thing. It's not okay. This is my situation. What's going on with me? From me dealing with this every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, going on 2 years that I'm aware of, that they've shown themselves to me and let me know, hey, we're doing this to you, and it's just, if it's going on with me like this, then I just don't understand why they haven't stopped it or why they haven't stepped in or something, you know what I mean? So that's my problem. I just wanted to state that I do not have a problem with the government. Like, I just have a problem that they're allowing people to be tortured and people to be tested on like this, and they're not stepping in and doing about it. So just wanted to say that. But like I said, be strong. If they're burning your head, put an ice pack on your head when you lay down or when you're sitting there, and if you do that, you'll be able to hear the little subliminal messages that they're whispering to you that you need to be aware of, so that you don't do nothing stupid. Like, they're always trying to tell me to kill myself. So now that I'm aware, that's one thing that I definitely won't do, because you don't want to give them satisfaction. So when you lay down at night, if they're doing the V2K like they're doing to me, V2K, talking to me, trying to, I don't know, ask me questions and say things to me like inside my head, like a little computer voice. So if they're doing that to you, put headphones on and sleep with headphones on. It's actually more soothing. You actually get a better sleep than you will get if you didn't. So that's my advice to you on that. With the mind control, you just gotta like Kevin Christian says in his videos, you just can't go into deep thought. Here's one thing. This one thing that I've realized. I hate to say it's a good thing, but with them, how they do that microwave voices or whatever, like behind you and stuff, coming out of the faucets and stuff, they do it to me like every 10 seconds. They're like, psst, or hey, or whatever, just to let me know they're there. To me, I've turned that around to where that's a good thing. That keeps me in check, you know what I mean? Because anytime it seems like, because you won't never get no peace, right? You never get like your own time to like just, I don't even remember what that's like. Like, gosh, I look around at other people, I'm just like, you don't even realize, like you don't even know. But, okay, so if I'm sitting there and they go, psst, or hey, or he's thinking that, or he's doing this or whatever, that just keeps me in check. That makes me not go into deep thought about my situation or what I'm going through or thinking of something, I don't know, your own personal stuff. Like, so anytime if they're doing that to you all the time, every 10 seconds, look at that as, hey, that's going to keep me in check. That's going to allow, that reminds me, hey, they're there, they're listening, they're watching, they're writing, probably analyzing and studying and who knows what else. But that'll just keep you in check, you know what I mean? So that way you don't go into deep thought and think about like your past back in the day and stuff, you know what I mean? So that's my advice with that. Kind of turn that around and don't let the voices annoy you, because you eventually get used to it. Just remember that the voices are there to keep you in check, to remind you that they're there and they're not going nowhere. They will sit with you all day and all night, every day, like they do me. But that's my advice for that. I just wanted to make sure I said that to people, because I know in the beginning, I was like, God, do these people ever sleep? Like, Jesus, like, why do you want to waste all day sitting here watching a movie? Like, my life is boring, and you're just sitting here being bored with me. Like, I was just like, stop trying to figure that out. I stopped trying to figure all that type of stuff out. So look at the voices that you're hearing as it's keeping you in check. It's letting you not go into deep thought, so they can just get more information on you, and then they turn that around and try to use it against you and try to like belittle you and you know, the stuff like with the dream probing, like there's not really much you can do about that. So I don't really have no advice for that. I know, like I said, it's wild, it's hard to understand. If somebody is not going through this, like I hear a lot of targeted victims say, like, if somebody came and told me all this, I would be like, oh, that's hard to believe. Like, I've tried to throw it out to people a couple of times, and they're like, nah, there's no way. Something, you know, the government don't have that, but they do, because I'm living it every day. So I don't know, like I said before in my last video, like, that I'm aware of it is a good thing, because it helps you just navigate through some systems. Helps you navigate through a lot of things that you're going to be going through. If I could help anybody out, please hit me up. I will do my best. I'm just dealing with this like everybody else, and I don't even know. Like, I just think everybody just needs to start putting their stories out there. Look, they're going to torture you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week anyway. So why not? I mean, what are they going to torture you more? Probably, but I mean, it's like you become numb to the torture. You know, it sucks, and it's not something you want to get numb to, but it's not going to stop. So put your story out there. Hopefully you can help people, but the most important thing, I think, is people need to start linking up and communicating and sharing their experiences and sharing their little secrets on how to deal with things. So I feel really sorry for everybody that's going through this, and stay strong. Try to stay in control of your mind. Some things you're going to say or you're going to think about, and what they're going to say to you, you got to just let that roll off your shoulders, and oh well. It's not like they're going to come face to face with you anyway, so just stay strong. And if I could help anybody, just hit me up. Targeted victim here in Baltimore, Maryland.